Hello, everyone. This is Group 22. In the project, we are going to study about the tweet's polarity in different scenarios.
This page mainly demonstrates the relationship between the language and the polarity. On upper left corner of the page, the number of languages spoken in each city in the Twitter data is illustrated there. We easily find out that the number of tweets users who speak English accounted for the vast majority. On the bottom left corner of the page, the average score, which divides the total polarity of people who speak this language by the number of people who speak this language, is shown there. We can easily get that the average polarity of the English speaker is the best. The center of the page shows the average polarity of the 8 major cities, and we can get that the polarity of the Canberra is the best. On the upper right corner of the page, the bar chart reveals the top 5 of the total number of people who speak a language in each city from the tweets and compare it with the orange data. On the bottom right corner of the page, a word cloud map is created according to the tweets we get to show the number of people who speak different languages. That's all for this page.
This page focuses on the analysis of iPhone and Android user over various factors. On the top right-hand corner of the page, we could see the proportion of tweets sent from iPhone and Android. Based on the plot, we could see that tweets posted from iPhone outweighs Android in most cities. On the top left-hand corner of the page, we have the tweets sent by sources with respect to time. Similar to what we found, tweets from iPhone outweighs Android most of the time. However, more tweets are from Android rather than iPhone in the afternoon, reflecting that iPhone users may have less access to mobile devices during that time. From the plot on the bottom left corner, we could see the average polarity and subjectivity of tweets from iPhone and Android. Generally speaking, the sentiment score for tweets from iPhone is higher than that for Android in overall terms. And in each city we consider, as shown in the middle of the plot, the plot for each city's sentiment score over the two sources could be seen in the middle of the page. That's all for this page. Thank you. This page focuses on the analysis of people's pattern in access to tweet. On the top left-hand corner, we could see the number of tweets harvested for each hour. Based on the plot, we could see that most tweets are posted in the morning and at the late night. From 11 o'clock onward, there is a significant decreasing trend in the number of tweets posted, and the number of tweets stops decreasing at 5 p.m. The number of tweets rise back from 6 p.m. onwards. A clear U-shape could be identified. The graph below demonstrates the change in polarity and subjectivity over time. From 0 o'clock to 12 o'clock, the change in sentiment score is marginal. However, we could observe a clear decreasing trend after 12. The most unhappy hour during the day is at 5 p.m., but people recover from that quickly. In the middle and top right-hand corner of the page, we have an hourly demonstration of the change in number of tweets and sentiment score. We will not go into detail here. The last graph in the page is a cloud demonstrating the proportion of people in each city posting tweets at night, in the morning, and in the afternoon. We can change it like here, the switch button. The city with the maximum morning tweets is Perth. The city with maximum night tweets is Newcastle and Cumbria. And the city with the maximum afternoon tweets is Gold Coast and Adelaide. That's all for this page. Thank you. This page focuses on the analysis of people's attention and attitudes towards COVID vaccine-related topics. On the top left-hand corner, we have the number of tweets talking about COVID vaccine related to topics over the whole inspection period. According to the plot, we could see a gap on 10th of May. The number of tweets after this date is generally higher than the number of tweets before that day. This may be explained by the rising number of cases and the resume of Indian flights. On the left bottom corner, we have a plot demonstrating the change in sentiment score of vaccine-related tweets over time. As compared to what we got in earlier sections, the sentiment score for vaccine-related tweets fluctuates a lot. The most significant drop is on the 9th of May. In the middle of the page, we have a map showing the sentiment score of people towards vaccine-related topics for each city. We could see that Newcastle and Canberra are the top two most optimistic cities, whereas Sydney and Melbourne are the two least optimistic cities. Plot on the right top gives the proportion of people answering disagree, neutral, and agreeing to the survey questions. Question 1 is, when a COVID-19 vaccine becomes available and is recommended for me, I will get it. The question 2 is, I will try to get a COVID-19 vaccination as soon as it is available to me. The proportion of negative tweets is similar to the proportion of respondents who disagree with the question. However, the proportion of neutral neutral tweets is way higher than is for neutral responses in the survey. This may demonstrate that the sentiment score of a tweet underestimates the optimism of people towards COVID vaccine. A considerable number of people will take the vaccine even though he posts only neutral tweets. So that's all what we have for this page.
In this scenario, we are studying the unemployment. We found that the most popular mentioned related word is recession. Other words such as inflation and employment reveals popular keywords in the topic in this topic across Australia. As shown on the top left plot, we can see that the popularity of the topic gets significantly increased in the middle of May. The results somehow make sense as we compared with the news. In that period, the Labour budget plan has released and the new case of COVID-19 found again in Australia. On the other hand, the result may get biased since during the system update, the car was not working 24/7 in the early May. Therefore, the number of tweets that we got should be lower than the middle range. The plot on the top right studies the relationship between the unemployment rates and the sentiment appearance in different cities. Due to the GCCSA special level in Orange, it's not fully suitable for our chosen city. The data is only compared across Melbourne, Sydney, Adelaide, Brisbane, and Perth. But the assumption that the unemployment rate may affect the polarity of the unemployment topic discussed on tweet, we test our hypothesis over the overall unemployment rate, which contains the all labor force, and the youth unemployment rates, which contains the labor force in 18 to 24 years old only. The result shows that the total unemployment rate, which is the red line, is positively correlated with average polarity, and the youth unemployment rates got a different result. In the middle plot, we also showed the average polarity for the related topic in different cities. And the right bottom plot showed the tweets polarity and the subjectivity each day related to this topic.
Thank you for taking some time to watch this video.